to my channel. Royal Wars. How Charles feared Edward and Andrew had been plotting his downfall. But before we proceed, if you are new to my channel, please take a second of your time to hit the red subscribe button and turn on the notification for more updates. King Charles felt that the entire House of Windsor used to be ranged against him, a scandalous tell-all biography reveals. The Queen's eldest son's eagerness to end up king had him convinced those closest to him had been conspiring to preserve him from the throne, in accordance to biographer Tom Bower. By December 1996, Charles felt that the whole House of Windsor used to be ranged in opposition to him, the writer wrote in Rebel Prince. The power, passion and defiance of Prince Charles. During the Christmas vacation that year, Prince Charles brooded over his suspicion that his brothers, Prince Edward and Prince Andrew, had been plotting his downfall. The biography, posted in 2018, exhibits Charles believed Andrew had been spreading poison about Camilla Parker Bowles to the Queen and Prince Philip. Following Diana's interview with Panorama in 1995, Mr. Bower said. After the broadcast, the Queen and Prince Philip, neither of whom Charles considered as well-meaning advisors, advised him that he ought to no longer rebuild his photograph, nor dampen the controversy about the succession, till he broke with Camilla. Before Prince Charles and Princess Diana divorced in 1996, the mom of his two teenagers puzzled Charles's suitability to be king at some point of that sensational Panorama interview. This reportedly led the Prince of Wales to persuade himself that Princess Diana and Sarah Ferguson have been plotting something towards him. Charles convinced himself that Diana and Sarah, Andrew's then estranged wife, have been hatching plans to substitute him as heir, with the aid of saying that on the Queen's dying or abdication, Andrew would be regent till Prince William used to be 18 when he would take over. Mr. Bower claims in the e-book that Charles stated to Mark Boland, the prince's former assistant personal secretary, "Andrew desired to be me." Mr. K added. He used to be the wide variety too, the Queen's 2D son, and if something had befell to Charles, it was once going to be Andrew who took over. Even Princess Anne aggravated the situation when she criticized Charles for his adultery, wrote Mr. Bower. She's one to talk, blasts Prince Charles, it is claimed in the biography. Mr. Bower then notes how Anne had loved an intimate friendship with Andrew Parker Bowles at the equal time that Charles used to be relationship with Camilla. I must have let him work with me. Now he's unhelpful. In Channel 5 documentary, Jeremy Paxman on the Queen's Children, royal professional Richard Kay even claims Prince Charles as soon as said. The bother with my brother Andrew is that he desires to be me. King has no sketch to reduce range of working royals in shock U-turn for new monarch. King Charles's plans for an expected slimming down of the monarchy have been ripped up, in accordance to royal experts. The Daily Express's royal correspondent Richard Palmer printed that Charles and his advisors have ruled out slicing the range of working royals. The new monarch's U-turn comes much less than 2 months into the role. The Daily Express's royal roundup host Pandora Forsyth wondered the U-turn. She said. I thinking the format was once when Charles took the throne, he would be slimming it down even further. Mr. Palmer admitted he used to be surprised by using the information relayed to him by way of these shut to King Charles. He said. I suspected this would have been a top time for the late Queen's cousins to figure out they ought to revel in a few years of retirement, having served the monarchy and nation. But they have not done. The royal correspondent continued. What has been made clear to me on behalf of the king, or these shut to him, is that presently there is no format to reduce the range of working royals. When you see at what takes place in different European monarchies, the UK has the biggest wide variety of working royals. There is an argument that we have a higher populace in the Commonwealth as well, the place and lousy lot of work goes on. But in most monarchies, 4 or 5 human beings have a tendency to symbolize them. It amazed me. Charles has lengthy been anticipated to streamline the listing of working royals after taking the throne. Please tell us in the comment. Please do not forget to subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our current updates. Thanks for